Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be cleaning my kitchen, doing a deep clean of all the cupboards and putting away all the mess that accumulates on a daily basis. And we're just starting off by unloading the dishwasher. And reloading the dishwasher, trying to make a bit of space on the kitchen sides. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I have to run the dishwasher at least once, mostly 2 times every single day, if not more, if I'm baking or cooking a big extravagant meal. Sometimes it'll even go on a 3rd time. So doing the dishwasher is something that I'm having to do constantly to keep the sides clean, because there is constantly pots and drinks and cups from 7 of us in the house.
I've been walking down the street like an alien. They say time will heal, but I don't have patience. You packed your things, now we begin the erasing. All the memories slowly start to fade.
Trying to figure out a way to fit in as much stuff as I can into the dishwasher. So after I've loaded the dishwasher, I give the sink a clean down before I wash the baby's bottles in it and the stuff that cannot go in the dishwasher, because while the plates and things have been sat in the sink, it just covers it in food and yucky stuff. So I just like to give that a clean down before cleaning the baby's things in it. This milk bottle came in handy at this moment in time because I was on the phone, so I didn't have 2 hands to rinse off the sink and do it properly, so I just used the milk bottle to rinse it off while I was on that phone call. So I emptied out all of the milk bottles from the milkman, and now I'm going in and cleaning the top spouts off of the baby's food pouches. I like to wash these by hand using a straw cleaner just to make sure that it really gets in there and cleans it. Then, as always, I wash the baby's bottles by hand and all my pump pieces. Giving the steriliser a bit of a clean down itself because it got a bit grimy. And then we're loading the steriliser up and getting everything sterilised for the day, so that the bottles to hand, my pump is to hand, and anything I might need for the baby is all done. So I'm just clearing the kitchen side so that I can give it a really good clean. So I'm moving the kettle, moving the NutriBullet, so I can get all the crummies out from underneath everything. So you can see me mixing some more Fabulosa. I'd used all of the ready-made, ready-to-use disinfectant. So all I do now is I've kept the spray bottle and I pour in the concentrate disinfectant and I just fill it up myself whenever I need to. Giving it a wipe down with my Minky and cleaning all the kitchen cupboards. This wall and all the bits around it does get a lot of splatters on it, even though there is a backboard which obviously gets most of it from the cooking. It does go on the white paint, so that always needs a wipe down. So just giving it a tiny dry off with the tea towel. I didn't dry it properly just so that I could empty out this cupboard. If you watched my haul video yesterday, you will know that I mentioned about throwing away all of my spices and cooking ingredients and things like that. I did a massive sort out of this cupboard because it was just full of loads of things, you know, stuff that just sits in your cupboard and you use occasionally, but it's been open for way too long. So I just threw all the spices away, all the flours, the baking powders, everything like that, and I'm just going to start again from scratch. So that's why there is not much in that cupboard, so I thought now was the perfect time to be going in there and giving all the inside of the cupboard a wipe down. Also, absolute dilemma, my washing machine broke. It's fixed now, thank goodness, but I had so much washing to catch up on that I literally did about 5 or 6 loads, just kept doing them back to back to back. I'm still doing them. I've managed to catch up now, thank goodness. But as I was making the piles, I was getting keen to take them upstairs, and we were just trying our best to get through all of this laundry because, like you guys know, I do not have a utility room and it literally takes up an entire side of the kitchen side, so I like to just get this folded and put away. My little helper Kian taking my piles up for me.
I've been walking down the street like an alien.
That was a Halloween bouquet that my mum got the kiddies. I was just taking the last couple of sweets off it and throwing that away so that I can clear some more space, putting the sweets away in the cupboard, and just put another load of laundry on, and taking the recycling out. It always feels strange doing commentary on my own videos. Taking the cardboard out. It's like I don't know what to say. You can clearly see what I'm doing, but otherwise it would just be a video of silence, so I'll commentate for you. Pulled out the bread bin and cleaned all inside the bread bin, all behind it, all the little crummies. Cleaning all under the fruit bowl, even though there's no fruit in it. There is now, you'll have seen from the grocery haul. And now I'm just emptying out all of the food cupboards on this side and giving them a nice wipe down as well. There isn't much in any of the cupboards because we threw everything away, as well as throwing away all the baking powders and the spices. I threw away any cereals that had been open for a long time, like we had some Ready Break, which is just like one of them cereals that just got used every now and then, so I was just like, you know what, it needs to go. Anything like that had been opened a while, like sweet wise, and you just know that it's never going to get touched again, it had been open way too long, just threw them all away. Starting again from scratch and just clearing the cupboards out. All I can see when looking at these videos is that waviness on the top of my hair where it just hasn't been straightened properly because I just straightened around the front. So yeah, so that was me showing you the clean cupboards, and here is me pretending it's the same day, putting on the same outfit, but it is actually the next day. I'm not even going to lie, but you'll probably be able to tell. So yeah, it's the next day and I'm carrying on doing the cupboard jobs, emptying out this stack cupboard down here. I just felt like giving everything a really nice deep clean, getting out all the crummies, and I don't know, just felt right. Well, everything was minimal to give everything a really good clean. It's something that doesn't get done that often, but it should get done more by me. Clean all around the edges, all the cupboard doors, and then giving them a spray down with some essential oils. Now the side of the room, which absolutely makes me feel sick, but this is like this 3 times a day, if not more, every meal time, every snack time. All 3 babies are now in their high chairs and all 3 babies are eating. So food just gets thrown on the floor. Snowy has stopped throwing it, thank goodness. She's 2 now, she doesn't really throw food, but Azzy and Winter are making up for it. So firstly, just giving the table a wipe down. I like to wipe down everything first because then I'm just going to put all the crumbs off all the seats onto the floor, because I just think there's no point cleaning the floor and then cleaning everything else because you're going to knock more crumbs onto the floor. So get all the crumbs off this table, off all the seats, everything like that. And then I'm going in and giving it all a sweep into a pile. I sweep everything into a pile, even if there's utensils, like big stuff, absolutely everything. Because then it's just easier to grab and take out the stuff that you obviously don't want to throw away. I really hate the positioning of the dining table. It makes it so hard to get up against that wall. I have to like literally crawl underneath it like Spider-Man, like you just would have seen. Not sure what's up with the camera here. Didn't want to focus on me. After I have gone in with the sweeping brush, I do like to then go in with the hoover. I don't like to hoover straight away. Obviously you would have seen all the mess on the floor because it would just clog the hoover up. So I like to give it a sweep, get up as much as I can with the sweeping brush, and then I always like to go over with the hoover before mopping. Just to get up all like the little bits and stuff that is not stuck to the floor. Otherwise it just kind of comes up with the mop and then it ends up with just wet gross bits everywhere. If you know, you know. So there was quite a lot of mess that had dried onto the floor, so I boiled the kettle and just poured some boiling water onto the things. It's quite hard for you to see on the screen. It doesn't look that dirty, but there was like thick stuff dried to the floor that needed soaking. Like I couldn't just scrub it, like there was no point. I'd have been scrubbing for a year and my arm just wouldn't have been able to take it. So I thought, while I do other things, I can leave that to soak and then it will just come up really nice and easy with my mop. So I just poured a little bit of boiling water onto the patches to leave them to soak. While I went in and cleaned down the chairs. The chairs do get quite messy as well with splatters and things from the children. So I like to keep on top of that. So after a while it had been soaking. It's got dark outside at this point, so I am relying on the kitchen lighting, so I apologise that if it's a little bit dark or a little bit orangey, but the natural light has gone. I didn't even want to bring it up, but I absolutely hate the leggings I've got on. It makes me look horrendous, but I've said it now. I shouldn't have said it. I'm probably drawing attention to it, but I had to let you guys know that I am aware that it looks horrendous. I don't want you to think like yeah, I'm going to throw them away. I look horrendous. It's not a good look. Anyway, so after I'd mopped the floor, I go back in and hoover because all the little bits that you've got up that were stuck to the floor are all just now floating all around on the floor. You've managed to get them up, mop up the things, but then there's little bits of crummies. So I go in and hoover again. Hoovering all behind the bins and all around the edges of the kitchen, and putting all the chairs back, ready for the kids to make another mess at the next meal time. So I'm just going in and cleaning all of the kitchen doors. I'm cleaning with the ice maker and water dispenser. I put in some white vinegar spray in there because it does get like a sort of a white, I'm not sure what it's called. Is it lime scale? I think it's lime scale. So I like to soak it with white vinegar and that lifts that right up. And then I was just cleaning the fridge doors and the handles. So it's been a few hours, so the inside of the cupboards are dry now and they've aired out. So I'm just putting the food back into the cupboards, into the nice clean cupboards. There is more to put away than there was to take out because I believe I'd had a food shop, which is the haul that you would have seen yesterday. So yeah, so I put all the new stuff away. Or is the haul not coming yet at this point of the video? I don't know. Yeah, no, I think it had. slow cookers on in the background. As you can see, I have just finished filming today a 5 slow cooker recipes idea for you all, and I filmed and made one a day for 5 days, and that day in particular was one. Laundry, would you believe this came out of the washing machine while I was tidying, so of course I had to take it straight out, get it folded so that I could get another load in. So here I am just quickly folding it all for you. If only it was this quick to fold and put away, am I right? In this house, but you can imagine when the washing machine broke, it was only broke for like 3 days until I figured out the problem and got Luke to fix it, but my goodness, the washing pile got big. So we're unloading the dishwasher again and probably reloading it. I'm not really sure. I lose track of what I did because I'm just constantly unloading and reloading the dishwasher. I probably did it about 2 or 3 times off camera as well, because this definitely isn't the stuff that I put into the dishwasher at the start of this video. This is definitely a different load. So yeah, I've obviously done it a few times off camera, which is just standard. So yeah, we're reloading the dishwasher, getting the slow cooker put in there ready for the next recipe for the next day. Putting away the girls' bottles and just clearing up the rest of the side, giving the sink a really nice wipe down, spraying on some disinfectant, and then using my little bamboo scrubbing brush to give the whole thing a really nice clean around. As you can see, Luke dumped another dirty bowl for me to put away and clean. So I always like to give the windowsill a little wipe down when I'm sort of doing this kind of job, just because it keeps on top of it and it saves it getting all mucky and condensated and black and all that good stuff. I need to find a place to put my reusable nappies. At the minute, that is just where they live, that is where they go, so they won't be moving from there. Putting my diffuser on. And this is the finished look, guys. It didn't stay this way for long, and it definitely doesn't look like this now, but yes, I do like to clean it properly every once in a while, and most of this stuff I do have to do on a daily basis. If this gave you lots of motivation, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace. Mwah.